Libra. Happy May Day. Mary Beltane, if you observe. Let's cleanse and consecrate the cards in the name of Libra. Let's run it through our May Day fire that we got going. And, ooh, you know what? Yeah. It is a beautiful, cloudy, stormy May Day. So not too great for dancing around a maypole, but we do what we can, right? I'm taking a bit of a poll here because I've gotten some feedback that a lot of people don't like watching me cleanse the cards or shuffle them, that, you know, maybe you would just like to see them already presented and then we get right into the reading. Personally, I feel like it kind of eliminates some of the authenticity that comes with watching me, you know, generate the cards, pull the cards. It takes away from the, you know, the kind of natural experience of getting a reading done. But I do understand that, like, sometimes it might be boring. You got to take that up with spirit, though. I can't control how long it takes. I have to wait for the energies to align. And that's why I channel, and then they kind of come out the way they want. But, so you let me know. Would you rather me just have them set up, cleansed already? Or do you two enjoy the process kind of folding out before you? I mean, I kind of feel like this is a nice thing to do for yourself. I only do them once a month. You know, if you want a private reading, that's fine, but I do these generalized zodiac reads once a month. So, you know, if you like them, it's like a break for you. Watch it in the bathtub. Get yourself a cocktail. Get a coffee. Watch it on the way to work. But anyway, it's up to you. Let me know if you'd rather just have the see this, and then we get right into the reading. So let's do that. The beginning of the month, you are you're content. Family, money, all things regarding abundance and unity and family. Things are flowing. Things are okay. And that's where your attention is right now. You know, to your home life, to your balance, to that energy. So some of you are having a bit of a hard time embodying the Empress, right? The Empress is the great mother. She's fertility. She's, the abundance, the making, the creating of life, okay? She's the great mother. She embodies the divine feminine, right? She oversees everything. So maybe you're overwhelmed a little bit with the family. Like, you're happy and everything's fine, but, you know, sometimes I'm a single mom of two, so I get, like, you can be the best mom in the world, but sometimes you just never feel like you're enough. Or sometimes, you know, maybe you're trying to have a kid and it's just not happening as you wanted it to. Just bear with it. It's an obstacle, okay? It's not something you can't work through. Obstacles are temporary for the most part. All right, so the Empress. So being everything to everyone. Okay, wow, what is happening? What is it built on? Yeah, it's built on, again, family and, you know, abundance and having all the things you want, and, you know, this idea of, like, okay, everything's good. So you're in a really good spot right now. Like, you've got a lot to be happy and you are blessed. You've got a lot there to be happy with. The best you can do is to express your love and, you know, to your lover, to the person you're divinely with. And if you aren't with them, it's time for you to tell them, like, this is what I want. I want this family. I want this love, and reconnect and propose. This is the Page of Cups. He's about the idea of expressing his emotions, proposing something. And the Lovers is the divine coming down to the female, who the male is always allured and attracted to there. Okay? So this is about connection. Excuse oh my. Excuse me. A little coffee break. So this is about, giving your love. Spicing it up. Okay? All right, Libra. You can do that. What's leaving you? Queen of Cups. So yeah, you've been like deeply emotional. You've been in your feels. You're running the show here and you're working through heart space. And what's coming into being? You're traveling, babe. You're leaving the past in the past. You're moving forward. Things are really looking good. And there might be some, like I said, travel on the horizon or vacation. Let's get clarity on the Nine of Wands. But it usually is just movement forward, right? Yeah, you've made the decision to move forward with things in your life. Probably from things that weren't feeding or nurturing you. All these cards are about like really fertile soils in your life. And connections and strength. Quite beautiful, honestly. How do you feel? You're a little devil dog, okay? Don't do it, Libra, because you got a lot of good stuff going on here. I don't know why you're trying to shake up the biz, but maybe you feel out of control a little bit. You're tempted to be a little wild, do a little something, I don't know. The devil is about will and temptation. Maybe you're over drinking. Maybe you're over partying. Maybe this is too good to be true. You know what I mean? I don't know what you're trying to do here, but don't you do it. Don't you be the devil. Don't be tempted by things that could possibly upend the good things you've got. The King of Cups is, how somebody feels about you. They love you. And they love you truly. Okay? And they love you in a very sovereign way, right? In a deep way. People love you. You're a sweetie bird. Okay? Stop being the devil. Or if you're not the devil, you know what I mean? Don't be playing with fire. All right. Your hope is that things start moving quickly. Maybe you're like, something's been, just slow and easy like Sunday morning. And you're like, we need jazz fingers or something. I don't know. But this is movement. Okay? All right, Libra. And at the end of the month. Oh, well, that is not the best one to get. Nine of Swords. We're having some nightmares. We're having some anxieties. What did you do? What little devilish... What did your willpower lack here? What's the Nine of Swords for Libra? I want to pull another one. Seven of Coins. That's all about reservations. Saving. So something to do with taking a risk with money. Maybe you're like, we can do this. We can purchase that. I'm going to do this. We're fine. And you were like, oh, wow, look at that yacht. It's for sale. And it's only all of my savings. But I've got this lottery. It's like something like that. Like where you thought you're using your savings on something. And it's giving you anxiety. And you're going to take the risk anyway. Maybe you're trying to... Yeah, things are going to move fast. Just be careful with what you're spending your money on. You're taking a risk. You're biting a lot. You're spending a lot here. And it's giving you anxiety. It's not that things are going to go bad. Don't read the cards that way. Let's get one more for you. It's just that it's going to be like, look, a nail biter. Should I have spent that money on the Corvette? Now you just have to reprioritize. Is it really necessary? You're tempted. You're tempted to spend this money on something, but then once you do it, you're going to be like, I don't know if I should have done that. And then you're going to have to reprioritize and make sure, you know. So be careful, because you got a lot of great things in abundance and things are going well, but sometimes with the Libra, things have to have a balance. If they're going too well, what's going on? Be careful. All right. So that is your reading for May, lovey. And I will see you here next month. And, you know, this is a beautiful time to really harness the power of change and wishes and transformation. I mean, this is like the perfect Mayflower is the dandelion, right? You have the sun, and then you have the counterpart, the moon, which we make our wishes on. The world is covered in them. Go pick some. Send those seeds out to flourish and to implant themselves somewhere else. Generate more wishes. Okay? Take your chances on your dream, but don't be too tempted, Libra. All right. I will see you here next month.